Hello, my name is Gregtech82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. Just waiting out a blood moon that just happened, and just realized my helmet is broken. Actually, I don't know if I want to equip that yet because there is a quest for it. Yeah, and I haven't got. Oh, I think it's a. Is it a? It's a crafting. Never mind. So that won't. I have to craft it for it to count. So I'm just gonna put that on for now. Now the other thing I was doing. Right. So Tinker's Tools. So I made the patterns. I got all the different parts, but I haven't put them together yet. So let's just go ahead and put these together. So that's tool level abused. Well, that's different. And a shovel. I think those are the three, right? Yep. And then flint is super easy to get. I feel like I'm going to take these blank patterns because creating paper is a bit annoying. So I'm just going to take those and throw those in there. I do have a lot of these coins. I haven't opened up anything yet with the, what is it, technician? I have a lot of those. And the blacksmith, probably that will buy you metals, I'm assuming. Right, so want to make some modded farms or work with bee or G breeding. So it's weird that bookshelf is the thing to start that. Let me let's just, I think, continue with the Stone Age, I think. So the brick mold thing, I think is going to get me I'm assuming the coke oven, and then that will get me charcoal, which will be good to finally get charcoal. You need a pattern, so I need a pattern, and then I use a knife on it, I think. Oh, I have one right there. So let's just take one of those, and I think it was like this, right? That. No, I thought it was. Get yourself a knife and a blank pattern, cut the bricks. Oh, maybe I need to put it in a. Let's see. Yeah, shaped crafting. So I did have the right thing, it just has to be in there. So there is the pattern. Claim that. And then unfired coke oven bricks. Coke oven brick. I need 104 of these. You think that 104 bricks should be enough? However, the bricks you'll need are somewhat special. Make sure to craft the correct ones. That's makes me a little nervous. So I need 104 unfired coke oven bricks. So if you hit R, it like rearranges your things. Let's see. Unfired clay brick, unfired coke oven brick, unfired sear brick. Alright, so there definitely is a few. So let's see what it's saying. So 3 clay and sand, and it gets you 3. So I need 104 clay, which I should have plenty. Yep. And I have plenty of sand. So this goes in the middle, and then I need that. So what is that? I need 104, so I need 32 more. Which would be, what, 11 crafts? I really need to make the, is that all my... Ooh, it is. I ran out of sand there. Alright, so let me... I do have the flint shovel. I'll probably use this up, and then I'll start using the Tinker's tool to start leveling that up. Because these are almost... they don't have much durability. But it's getting dark out, so let's go ahead and sleep. I'm going to run out the door, see if I get attacked or anything. Killed by crazy creatures, which I don't think I should. Except for, I think he's the only thing that's... Spitfire skeleton. Oh, got a magma fire charge. That's cool. Alright, so... there's slime over there. I need to go get sand, and... sand is a bit far away. It's down here. There's a little bit over here. I don't see a sand anywhere else, though. So, yeah. Let me go get sand, and we will be back. Alright, I got the sand I needed, and I actually did find a raspberry bush. Didn't find the other one that I needed for this. Yeah, blueberry and a raspberry. I found the raspberry. Didn't find any of the other ones because it's quite hidden. Like it was in this thing surrounded by tall grass, so it actually is not the easiest to find. But I was keeping my eye out for these raspberry bushes because they do grow 3 tall. All right, but back to this. So what did I need? I needed 8 more. So what is that? 24 clay. Okay, I totally... oh, because you get 3 each, of course. Wait, I don't know. I feel like I just totally messed that up. I don't know. I got more than I was planning. So there's the unfired cook, and then you just... I'm guessing you just put this in the... yeah. So we will split that up, get rid of that. That tool bench that won't work for the quest, unfortunately. I'll hold on to these saplings because you can use them for this wood ash, and that is kind of useful in witchery, so I think I'll probably just start hanging on to these saplings from now on, but I do need... I did decide that... let me sleep, because I'm going to have to go get some more wood, it looks like. Although I could just dig for coal, but I would have to find a coal vein and all that, so that's not exactly the easiest thing in the world. Guess I'll just... I've kept these 2 chests here that I've kind of... don't really know what I'm doing with these. I did find the lunch bag, while helpful rotating your foods, it only has 3 slots in it, so I feel like I was like refilling it more than... well, actually, let's just... it's like extra space I can have in my inventory, so I'm just putting the 5 in there, obviously. Right. But it'll be better when I get the lunchbox, because then I can have a few stacks of... like a stack of each food, and it'll just rotate. But for now... yeah. Okay, so this is cooking up. I do need... I need more fuel though, for sure. So, once again, let me... Well, I put steps here too, so I'm not jumping and ruining, well not ruining, but using up my saturation. And I've stopped running because when I would sprint, which is fine, and I didn't realize when I stopped, it would like continue to sprint. It like doesn't turn off. It's like almost like a toggle, I noticed. So I was actually sprinting all over the place, just going through my saturation. So I got to be careful with that. So I don't know if that's what does that, but like, I don't know, I feel like, shouldn't that turn off? Or am I crazy? Do I just not know vanilla? Yeah, see, I'm still sprinting, and I'm not hitting the sprint thing. And then that's just eating through my saturation. Or my hunger things. Can I make a... I don't remember if I can make the saw yet. The saw that you can... Let's see this really quick. Is that not a thing? Like cutting it with a... Yeah, this. No, not that. Cutting machine? Here, this is what I want to do. Yeah, so like a saw with the wood. See, I can't do chainsaws, obviously. This. Oh, does it have to be wood? I think it has to be. It looks like it has to be metal. Man, there are so many. There's so many metals that I don't even recognize in this. I mean, osmiridium I know, but where does that come from? So, yeah, it'll be fun getting into all this stuff. I don't even know if I can obtain all those, but it's cool seeing that. Alright, so let's see, I'm still sprinting. So, how the heck do you turn that off? There's a hive. Is it just a toggle? Maybe it's a toggle. I swear that's not like a vanilla thing, right? Like, it's not usually a toggle. You have to hit it every time you want to sprint, right? Alright, anyway, let me get these things cooked up. These coca oven things, and then we will progress from there. And there we go. Yeah, that completed. Alright. This is like off to the side, kind of weird. Anyway. It's time to get yourself some charcoal. For that, we're going to need a coke oven. Good. What, you just collected a lot of resources? What a coincidence. So 26 coke oven bricks. So it's just the 2x2 recipe, which is pretty good. And what did it say? I needed... I have extra, so I have 4 extra. So there is that. It's time to feed your new coke oven with some wood. To get more charcoal, you're going to look for the most efficient way to plant trees. To find some spruce saplings. That's actually funny that I just did that. Wow, look at that redwood sapling they're giving you. Sacred oak sapling? Yeah, I'm not going to set that. That's not the one that grows to like insane heights, is it? Alright, so where should we put this coke oven? I guess I could just have it in here. Eventually I'm going to be obviously moving out of a little hole in the ground. But I do want to have this kind of running constantly here. So, and this is going to be charcoal, so I'm not going to have to worry about torches anymore, which will be kind of nice. So let's just open this up a bit, and then maybe have, I don't know. I was thinking maybe put it like back here. Man, this thing is slow. I don't really... I was going to use it up, but might as well just start leveling this thing up. Right? This is leveling up. Right? Shift. Yeah. Okay, so I figured we'd just set this back here, and I think it's just a 2 by or 3 by 3 by 3, isn't it? Is the middle hollow? I'm guessing the middle is hollow. For now, I'm just gonna put that there, so it's not too dark. Yeah, 3 by 3 by 3 hollow. And then it should form just on its own, right? I don't have to hit it with anything, right? Yeah, so it just forms. Now, obviously, I can just put my wood in here. And it should turn on, yeah. So there we go. It turned on by itself. Perfect. All right. Now, if I want to, I just put this in here, right? Yeah. All right, so then I think I'm going to get rid of... Do these burn? Although those do have a... No, I guess the fire aspect doesn't work. That's turned off for wood, I think. Otherwise, I'd have been getting charcoal from chopping down trees, I think. I feel like I need a new bag just for these coins. So, bacon mushroom burger. Large bacon sandwich. That's some pretty decent food. I think I can put this form away, put that clay away. Alright, so spruce, I do have spruce. I hate it that you need both of them for this for the quests to complete, unfortunately. What is this, 3 minutes? Well, there we go, it's almost there. Now jungle, oh hello. I really need to test out the shield. I have it equipped, but I'm not sure if it is automatic or do I have to push something. Still haven't quite. I feel like I would have to like put it on. Like it's on, but like I don't feel like it's actually. Anyway, maybe I'll Google that. I totally forgot what I was doing. Oh, Google or jungle saplings. I don't know what those are on the other side. Those are like kind of strange looking. Look at those, like really tall. I wonder if that's. I don't think those are jungle. Can I? It's a boat. Has a boat been recipe been changed? No, but it needs these, which need a saw, which I don't have. Universal spade. This thing. Alright, so yeah, no way I can craft that yet. Wait, this is wood, but I would need a screwdriver. So I was thinking, can I... I don't know if those are... Let's see, what is this? River Oasis. River Hot. Yeah, we're in kind of like a spruce kind of forest right here. But I think that'll just be something I kind of keep an eye out in my travels. The jungle saplings. Because there is the 2x2 spruce. I already actually planted that because I love these. This is so much wood from this, and then I have my oak here if I need. Alright, but let's go. I'm running around again, sprinting, wasting all my hunger bars. Guess we'll just eat that. Perfect. Alright, so there is charcoal. Is that... Let's see, what do we got here? I guess you already processed a bit of wood into charcoal and wonder what you can do with all the creosote. Well, you can burn it in a normal furnace to cook your food, or you can make more torches with it. Later in the LV age, you should probably run combustion generators with it. So you can burn it in a normal furnace, it says. Which is a bit interesting. Would it have to be, how would you get it in? A bucket? Burn time 6400. Question is, does it use the bucket? Does it even fit in one of these buckets? Is a question. I'm curious if it will. Because that's just some pretty good burn time. 6400, whereas the log has, or these planks only have 300, so that is pretty good. I don't want to like using that up, which I have a feeling it probably will, but we can test it. It's just a bunch of clay, but there's tons of clay around to craft these. That's actually a pretty easy recipe as well. What is this one? Skookum Choocher? What the heck is that? Can really chooch? Does the skookum job at hammering wrenches? Okay. It's like a hammer and a wrench. That's funny. It's like a crescent hammer. Alright, so I do have some extra coke oven, but I probably will build multiple coke ovens at some point, so I don't mind having extra of that. Alright, so it doesn't fit in these buckets, unfortunately. And I don't see any other way to get it in. Yep, assembler. Creosote cell. I'd have to. Universal fluid cells. Which is an assembler, so yeah, I don't know. I guess just you'd have to get a bucket first before you're able to. Yeah, there's no way. It's not letting me. Alright, because I wanted to test that out, since it says you can do it. But I might just need to wait. Okay. So we have, obviously, this, which I need to find jungle saplings. I don't know about that sacred oak. I feel like that is super huge. I know how big these, I mean, these are big too. That I'm a little worried about. Alright, so now that you have a coke oven, you can start producing charcoal. The more the better. Don't worry about the creosote. I have another deal for you. Oh, look at that. See, I always like stress about this stuff, and then if I just go on with the quests, they give me what I need. So, yeah. So definitely going to take the bucket. for sure. So I feel like that was a little bit of a kind of like a trick. I mean, it's obviously the best one would be to take that. So there is my bucket. Fills it with creosote, and hopefully I don't. It's not going to consume that, is it? Is it going to consume the bucket? I feel like that would be absolutely terrible if it did that. Man, I'm like nervous about that. I'm like worried to. I'm scared to do it. Is there anything I can cook here? How about some potatoes? All right, so here we go. We're gonna find out if this consumes the bucket, so everyone else knows before you do it. Okay, I didn't think it would, but all right. So that is a pretty cool source for the furnaces or the game furnaces. So I really like that. All right, I have a couple other things here. I'm probably not going to do these while recording, but yeah, I might do these in between recording. I need to go kill some cows as well. So what's this? With your newly acquired fuel source, you are now ready to process more advanced materials than stone or clay, iron and copper, for example. And just in case you don't know, they spawn in rather large veins. Use the following quest to locate the most important veins. All right, so this is one of the most annoying parts of Gregtech is finding the veins. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this pack. Find iron, copper, and tin ore. Very funny. How can you mine these without just a flint pickaxe? I have an idea. Bring me all the stone you mined with your flint pickaxe, and I will give you better tool hand. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Kind of upgrades the upgrading your pickaxe for you. All right, so here we go. It's based on veins. Veins are centered on ore centers based on the chunk number. To find the chunk number hit in the X and Z lines, you'll see numbers like, yeah. So 3N. To find out if number is divisible by 3, add the digits. Yeah. For reading all the way, I'll give you an ingot of iron. Thanks. I do know this. So let's pull that up really quick. So we're at negative 210. And 2, so what the chunk is the 13 and 11. Let's see. In the X, you'll see numbers like this. So 3, negative 2 is the chunk address. So negative 14, negative 12 is the chunk address, I guess it's saying. So is it... Alright, so yeah, it's like... It's the +1 chunk. So the nearest one to me would be, what would it be, like 16 and 13 or something like that. But yeah, this is going to take quite a bit of time. Basically, I have to, let's see. The easiest way is it's every 3 chunks, is it? I remember doing this in, like, these are the chunks. We're in this chunk right here. And just digging straight down until you find, because the chunks are so huge, they're going to take up, like, this would be like a whole vein, I mean. So digging down, straight down, like a hole would probably be an easy way to find them if you're in the right chunk. Obviously, you have to be careful digging straight down. But from what I'm gathering, -14 and 12, we're not going to be in the center of the chunk. But the one thing that's kind of throwing me off is ignore the negative side. Okay, that's what I was just going to say. I'm like, the negative is kind of throwing me off. So basically, a 12, you need to plus 1, because 12 is divisible up to 3. That just went up. Okay, so 13 and 11. So 10 and 13 would be the center of 1, wouldn't it? So there's 13. Alright, there's nothing outside. And then let's go this way, right? Wrong way. Alright, so 13 and 13. This should be the center of a chunk, if I read that correctly, because the divided by 3 would be the 12, then plus 1. And I'm getting shot to death. Gatling skeleton. Hello. Yeah, you walk it. Death by cactus. Alright, so let's go back to this. So 13, 13. I'm guessing this is the center of the chunk. So I don't know. Let's dig down. Now I'm going to do kind of like this. So I don't obviously end up in lava, because that would be no fun. So let me see if I find a ore vein doing this way. Alright, so I did find a vein. So I found a magnetite ore vein, which is either, if I remember from my previous Gregtech, is iron, and there's possibly gold as a... It's either iron is the, what is it, the tertiary vein that's... It'll be magnetite, it'll be vanadium magnetite, and then there'll be a third, and it could possibly be gold or iron. But these veins are huge. I believe they're almost like 3 by 3 chunks wide. So I'm not going to dig this all out completely. I need to find an iron. Can I even... Yeah, I can't even harvest that stuff. But basically, I'm going to be digging down like this, a little 2 by 2 slot. The veins, I believe, are 7 tall. So as we can see, this is the top of the vein, so it goes down 7. I don't want to... There's a cave around here somewhere. That is small gold ore. Alright, so this one's a gold as the thing. So that's good to know. So if I need gold, I can come down here. But that should be, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is probably the lowest. There probably won't be any under this level. Yep, as we can see, it finishes right there. So that's cool. But for this one, I'm going to, there is the center. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a waypoint, and I'm just going to put magnetite / gold. And then I'm going to turn it off, so I don't need to see it all the time. But I will mark all the veins that I find, and yeah, it's just going to take me quite a while to find the tin, copper, and iron. There's the vanadium magnetite ore. Now the only problem is I can't get out of here. So I might craft up some ladders for when I find a vein. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. So next episode, hopefully we'll get into some better tools, metals, and all sorts of stuff, and progress a little further. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.